Good morning, friends. So, today is the first class of highway engineering, that is 18 CV 56. So, everybody know what do you mean by highway. So, everybody came across this term and everybody has traveled on the highways. So, highway is also known as transportation. Okay. The other word for highway is nothing but transportation because on the highway itself, the will vehicles with the goods and passengers will move from one place to the other place, so that this highway term, if you can if you can use it in the terms of transportation also, then it the meaning will be same. Okay. So in this highway engineering, so first we will focus on the definition of highway engineering. What do you mean by highway engineering? Highway engineering or transportation, it is nothing but movement of passengers or goods from one place to the other place or from origin to destination with safe or with the safety is known as transportation. I'll repeat, transportation is nothing but movement of passengers or the goods moving from one place to the other place safely, or the safe movement of the passengers or the goods from one place to the other place is known as transportation. So when this transportation is there, so this transportation takes a very important role in the development of the nation. So in what manner this highway engineering or transportation will contribute in the development of the nation? See here, the nation development is always depends upon the economic status of the that particular country. Okay, how this economy of the country will improve? So many methods are there. Out of that, so this business takes a very important role. So in a business, see here, the production and supply of the material will takes place. It may be industrial commodity, it may be or anything, any type of the commodity. See, in the business, production will be there and supply will takes place after the production. How it is going to supply? It is going to supply in each and every corner of the country. See, in order to supply it from source, that is from factory outlet to the each and every point of the country, we need it to be that should be traveled through her vehicles, because that commodity should be supplied from northeast part to the southeast part and eastern part to the western part. In order to reach from one place to the other place, everybody is going to choose the land transportation, because within the nation, in every length and breadth of the nation, it is all the places are connected with the highways. So when it is traveling through the highways, see, it is going to reach the destination place. The commodities are going to reach the destination place. So when it is going to reach the destination place, see here, our aim is fulfilled. Those who are producing the commodities now, their aim is fulfilled, like they have supplied to the destination zone. From that point, it is again divided or supplied into various outlet points. So through this, what happens when the commodity is supplied and it is distributed, so business will improve because there will be needs for that particular X product. So this X product will be distributed in each and every corner and every part of the country. So with the help of that, what happens? See, there will be a profit. Okay, because the target will be there on every commodity. There will be a tax will be implemented on the every commodity. This tax will be taken by the government, state government, central government. So this tax amount, whatever it is there, this is collected and it is reserved and it is utilized for various developmental activities. So how it is happening now with the movement of that product from one place to the other place? So when it is a movement from one place to the other place, it is happening on the highways itself. So only highway takes a very important role in the development of the nation. So this is with respect to economic development. So we have one more, that is social effects. Other than profit base, it is humanity base when we are going to consider like social effects. See here, in the social effects, in the social effects, see it is here. In the social effects, so we have sectionalism and transportation, concentration of population in the urban areas, aspect of safety, law and order. So how the transportation is going to help with the social aspects. So sectionalism and transportation it is nothing but, see here, so let us consider, still in India many tribal peoples are there and they are living in the forest areas. Till now many of the tribals don't know the outside world. So with the help of giving the facilities like highways to that remotest areas, so that tribal peoples will come out from their region and they'll expose to the modern age. Okay, the new, they are going to expose to the new generation. With the help of this, what happens, the lifestyle of that particular backward peoples will also improve, and they'll get to know what things are getting nowadays in the market, and their basic needs, at least the basic needs of those peoples will be fulfilled. So how it is happening, how this improvement in that tribes is happening, so it is happening with the help of highway facilities. So it is nothing but transportation facilities. So when we can focus on the concentration of population in urban areas, see our urban areas, let us consider a city. So when that is a city, let us consider a city with the example Hubli. So Hubli about 10 years back it was different. Now it is very much improved, but still it is a developing area. But when we can compare from last 10 years to till date, the population of Hubli city is improved in a multiple manner. How it is improved? Because many peoples are migrating towards Hubli because of the available facilities. The nearest peoples, those who are staying at the outskirts, they are switching towards Hubli. Even the farthest peoples are coming towards Hubli because Hubli is considered as the commercial capital of our state, Karnataka. So as there is a commercial effect is there, the people's migration is happening. How it is migrating? Peoples are coming, they are not going outside. People from all other parts of the India, they are switching towards Hubli. Even Hubli is having the railway headquarters, Southwestern Railways. Okay, because of this, what happens? There is a movement of the currency. So with the help of that, facilities are upgrading in Hubli. With the upgradation of these facilities, many people will feel that yes, Hubli is the best place to reside, so that we can get much more modern facilities. So only this happening because of transportation. All the peoples are migrating towards Hubli, and that concentration of that particular area is improving. But there is a limit. When it exceeds, again there will be a starting of congestion. Traffic congestion will takes place. So now it is initialized at Hubli. The congestion of traffic is started. But in upcoming days, still many more traffic congestion effects will be there. So only, but in a positive way, when we can think with the respect of transportation, so concentration of population in the urban areas with the help of needs, it is going to improve. Next comes aspect of safety, law and order. The very important thing, it is for the purpose of safety of the nation. Across the borders, we have roads, and these are called as border highways. Okay, during emergency, across the Pakistan borders and China borders, during emergency, in order to supply the commodities means weapons. See, this border highway should be there. So in emergency, with a higher speed, the commodities can be supplied from the source place to the destination place at a particular instant of time, so that our nation is safeguarded. So even this highway takes a very important role in the during the safety, law and order. So some emergency cases, so during for the police forces or for escorting purposes, even the peoples are made to send from the metropolitan cities to the required places, so in order to control the law and order. So only highway takes a very important role in the development of the nation, because everybody will travel on the highways. So maximum peoples in India are taking land transportation rather than that of air and water transportation. So in that land transportation, again we are having two types: highway engineering and railway engineering. Okay. So in that again, highway engineering takes a very important role, because highway engineering will connect from all the places, and door to door facility is available only in the across the highway transportation, because everywhere in front of your residence you can see the roads. In the roads many categories are there, but roads is always a roads. Okay. So many peoples are maximum peoples are going to travel through the highway itself. So dear students, highway engineering is also termed as transportation engineering. And this in this highway engineering, today we discussed about the introduction to the highway engineering. So what is highway engineering we discussed, importance of highway engineering we discussed. So in the importance we discussed about economic development and social effects of the highway engineering or transportation. And even we discussed about the different types of land transportation. In that different types of land transportation, we are having highway transportation and railway transportation. So out of that these two, again the highway transportation is taken as the ideal one, because maximum peoples of our country are opting for the highway transportation itself. So in the highway transportation itself, the door to door facility is possible. In rest of all the facilities or all the transportation systems, this door to door service is not possible. So dear students, this is about today's class. And if we can focus on different types of transportation, one more concept is there that I'll finish up now. So if you can focus on the again on the different types of the transportations, we have land transportation, water transportation, air transportation. These three are the basic type of transportation. Out of that, till now I have explained about the land transportation. Water transportation means the usage of ships. It is maximum used for movement of the commodities from the for or from the foreign countries. Okay. Air transportation, the costliest mode of transportation, whereas time takes a very important role than that of money, and it is for the restricted peoples, like the whose economic status is very good. For those peoples, or that such type of peoples are going to opt for the air transportation, like aeroplanes and helicopters. And we have few more types of transportation, that is tubes, ropeways. Okay. These types of transportations usually used for supply of gases and construction materials, but it is a transportation, because in transportation it is clearly termed in the beginning that movement of passengers or goods from one place to the other place safely or without any disturbance is called as transportation. So in the tube and ropeway transportation, in the tube transportation, gas supply is done. In the rope transportation, in the hilly areas and in mountain across the mountainous terrain, during the construction, the commodities or the construction materials are supplied from the source place to the destination place. Okay. This is about the different types of transportation. And we can see here the role of transportation for the development of rural areas in India. See, in the same fashion, till now I have told you the role of transportation in the development of India. So here they have mentioned the role of transportation in the development of rural areas. Again, if the remotest place of any part of India, if it is connected with the roads or transportation, obviously that part will be improved. Because when we can focus on the villages, see, village is also contributing maximum part of the economic growth, because we have food crops over there, vegetables we are having there. So those which are so the food crops and the vegetables, so these are made to supply to the APMC through from the village to the urban areas. So in order to supply this, connectivity should be there. That is done with the help of highways. So again, even the rural areas is contributing much. So we have a word that villages are the backbones of our nation, because here agricultural products are there. These agricultural products, it is also contributing maximum economic growth of the nation. So only the role of transportation for the development of rural area, it is done with the help of connectivity by constructing the highways. The impact of rural roads connectivity from rural road development in India, all the concept is same. If we have road facilities or transportation facilities, then that part will grow or develop slowly and immediately. Okay, so this is about today's class. So in the next class, we'll focus on the other important concepts in the highway engineering, like modes of transportation, the role of transportation, ideal characteristics of highway engineering, JICAR committee recommendations, and implementations of JICAR committee. These all things, or these all important concepts, will discuss in the next class. So this class, it is enough with the introduction part.